Something very strange is happening.
Yeah. The Dow Jones nosedived 1,700 points.
Oh no, will someone think of the poor billionaires?
The S&P and NASDAQ in having their biggest drop since 2020. So,
Will someone think of the big banks and transnational corporations?
it's all pretty solid proof that there is no deep state. Because if there was, they would have stopped this. Okay? But
Woo, yeah! Go deep state.
I just want to say to the cabal of financial and governmental elites who pull all the strings behind the scenes, maybe put a pause on your 5G chip JFK Jr. adrenochrome chemtrail orgy and jump in here, because we're f***ing dying.
Yeah, beyond the joke, you know what he's actually suggesting there, right?
Fidelio! Fidelio!
Password, sir. Fidelio.
Then there's this. An AI meme created by a Chinese TikToker, which has gone viral thanks to uber-leftist Americans like Kyle Kalinske gushing over it on X. Oh no, some of our products may no longer be made by foreign wage slaves in sweatshops, and instead made by actual Americans in American factories. So much for being champions of the working class. The same people who call Wall Street their enemy are freaking out because line go down. Down with the system. The system is exploitative and unsustainable. No, not the system. I thought you hated the 1%. The rich are evil, they hoard everything while we suffer. Eat the rich, burn it all down. Breaking market crashes, tech stocks wiped out. Wait, what? No, my tech stocks, my trust fund. The same people who were perfectly fine with shutting down the entire economy over a cold are having hysterical hissy fits over a relatively minor stock market drop. Crashing the economy was totally fine when boomers thought they were going to die from a 99.7% survivable virus that didn't affect young people. Shut the fuck up! Crashing the economy's only okay when we do it. The only people more enraged than champagne socialists over Trump's tariffs are boomers who stupidly risked their entire retirement income on a casino bet. Boomers are seriously out here wondering why a generation of young white men don't give a shit about their 401ks.
They go into effect today. What do you think about the Trump tariffs?
Doesn't affect me.
Yeah, the generation that thanks to deindustrialization, globalization, wage suppression, dollar devaluation and rampant inflation can't afford to buy a house, raise a family and can barely afford to buy groceries, doesn't really care about your stock portfolio taking a hit, and you're surprised by that. Your 401k lost a lot more money in 2022, but the media didn't tell you to panic, so you didn't. America is a nation, it's a people. It's not a stock portfolio, it's not a GDP graph.
Yeah, leave your parents' graves in the town you grew up in to move to some soulless city and become a cog. I'm merely making a couple of very obvious observations.
That there are downsides to this
We
stuff.
are not servants of our economic system. We are not here to service shareholders. We're human beings.
It's a question I've heard so many times before. Paul, you're nearly pushing middle age. All right, rude. How come you look 10 years younger than you are? Only 10? Well, it's not rocket science. It's called regularly moisturizing your face and having a good skincare routine. That's why I'm excited to have Tiege Hanley as the sponsor of today's video. They help men start and maintain a skincare routine by simplifying the entire process. I recommend you start with their Level 1 system, which comes with all the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of all the dirt and grime on your skin. A 2 times a week exfoliating scrub to get rid of all the dead skin cells. An AM moisturizer with SPF 20, because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun. And a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. Their products have made my skin look and feel healthier than ever. But you don't have to just take my word for it. They've got over 7,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers around the world. And because Tiege is sponsoring this video, they're offering you an amazing deal. Just click the link in the description to get 30% off your first skincare system and a free gift. Plus, as a member, you'll also get 20% off for life. By the way, both gifts you're choosing from are $20 value and are complete game changers. A silicone body scrubber or a nail and face grooming kit. They've pouched it up all nice as well. Personally, I prefer the silicone body scrubber because it just feels so soft and silky on the skin. Ooh, not gonna lie, that does feel nice. So don't wait any longer. Click the link in the description box down below to start start your skincare journey today. Given a choice between Jim Cramer's financial predictions
Because it should not happen.
versus 4chan, I'm gonna go with 4chan. Trump is trying to crash the stock market at least 20%, causing a flight into treasuries. This will cause the Fed to slash interest rates so he can refinance the debt to near 0% and cause a deflationary spiral which will lower the cost of everything. He also intends to use tariffs as an incentive for companies to build in the US to avoid having to pay them. The tariffs and the resulting global trade war will also force American farmers to sell more of their goods in the US due to retaliatory trade measures by other countries, which will directly lower the price of groceries in the US. More than 94% of all stock is owned by just 8% of the US population. Trump is literally taking money from the rich and giving it to the poor.
Nobody but me would do this. You know, it would be nice to serve, a nice, easy term. But we have an opportunity to change the fabric of our country. We have an opportunity to reset the table.
America reindustrializing, restoring critical industries, restoring national pride and creating proper jobs that aren't this.
Gen Z boss enemy! Gen Z boss enemy!
Yeah. Worth it. But Dave Portnoy lost 15% of his $100 million net worth.
Like 10, 15% of my net worth, poof.
Yeah. Worth it to fundamentally change a global order that's done nothing but disenfranchise and deracinate the American people for decades, at a cost of maybe having to pay 50% more for an iPhone 17 that's no different from the previous 3. Yeah, worth it. Basing your economy on something other than airy-fairy financial instruments.
Fugazi, fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real.
On domestic production and actually employing native citizens, rather than importing millions of foreigners as slave labour from dodgy countries, at the behest of transnational corporations with no loyalty to America. Yeah, worth it. For all you MAGA cultists who keep saying the market slump doesn't matter because 20 and 30-year-olds have plenty of time to pick up the losses. Seriously, what is your answer for people retiring now? Who thought they were good until your guy fucked it up? What is your answer? Tough shit? Yes, my answer is tough shit. Just like your generation's answer to millennials and Zoomers who were unable to get a job, buy a home, have a family or save for their own retirement was tough shit. The economy gave me stagnant wages since I left school, locked me out of buying a home and funded a managerial class of people who hate me. Why should I care if it crashes? I'm 24, I don't care about 401ks. I'm still paying off my $10,000 car that I had to buy at a 12% interest rate because Biden hiked the rates and first-time buyer rates. I have a $250 a month insurance payment because you let 100 million illegal immigrants drive without licenses. My rent's nearly $2k a month because he made it illegal to build and imported millions of foreigners to replace me. Well, I guess the boomers are just gonna have to pull themselves up by the bootstraps. If you value what I do and you want to help support me, please visit pauljosephwatson.locals.com and either pledge a one-time donation or subscribe to join my community, get early access videos, and message me directly. And exclusive live streams coming soon too. Promise. Check out the Locals link down in the description. And don't forget to take a look at the brand new website, modernity.news. That's where you'll find all my content, including exclusive articles. That's modernity.news.